No. I know this is not a yes or no question, but I'm going to say no. I don't think kids should ever really get put in a situation where they have a life sentence. I think that kids can be cured. I think, I think most kids can be cured of any psychopathic tendencies.
It depends on their age range too. If they're like teenagers, like 16, 17, you may not have as good a chance as if they're like 9 or 10.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. I'll say that. Hey, when I'm thinking juvenile, I guess the first thing that comes to my head is like pre-teens. Once you get past the point of accountability, which I don't know what age that is, but I know of the term
12,
12.
something like that.
All right. So once you get past the age of 12, saying that that's our accountability age, there starts to be an answer for the right or wrongs. If you happen to say slaughter your whole family at the age of 12, yeah, you probably should get locked away. But again, I'm thinking kids when people say juvenile. So I guess maybe that's why I jumped on the no bandwagon.
Yeah, see, juveniles up to the age of 18.
Huh.
Because they that like kids, like some of these teenagers will go out and commit these crimes. Like they'll steal from Walmart and they'll be like, "Well, I'll just get a slap on the wrist because I'm a juvenile." See?
Okay. Well, so it's all about the severity of the crime, and I guess if they're asking, would it be life sentences? I guess we're talking about things like murder, serial arson,
Rape,
uh,
serial rape.
rape. There's a word that can't get into a video on YouTube enough. We have a whole different idea on what juvenile is as we're advancing as a culture, because some people are saying that uh, when you're 17, you are an adult by, I don't know, 18, excuse me, 18
Yeah.
for cigarette standards, and
Join the military.
yeah, and all these numbers that say whether or not you're a juvenile or an adult. And you know what? I say we scratch the whole juvenile thing and get psychiatrists in here. A whole team of them.
Well,
Psychiatrists.
we don't have that much money. We have no money.
I I want a panel of psychiatrists to answer at my beck and call and answer this question for me, because we need to know really, when do people stop becoming juvenile and when they become adult? What point does that happen?
Yeah.
And would you get okay? Maybe we don't get the psychiatrist. Maybe the people at the correctional center does. And we get a kid who came in here, who burnt down his house, killed his family, and abandoned his dog on the side of the road. All of them punishable offenses.
But he didn't kill the dog.
No, he didn't kill the dog. He's not a monster.
I mean, come on now.
But then we get a psychiatrist to go in there with him and say, all right, doc, tell us if this boy or woman or girl or whatever is answering to an adult level. And if the person seems answering at a juvenile level or an adult level, I think at that point is when you figure out if they should get life or whatever.
But if the kids know that they can just answer at a certain level and get a different thing, who's to say that a 12-year-old won't go in there sounding like a 9-year-old?
So it's not a perfect system. It's basically what we're saying here.
Right.
Nothing is a perfect system. All right, so I guess if we're coming down just to the flat answer, I'm going to say if they're past the age of accountability and they knew exactly what they did.
They're psychopaths.
And she's just saying if they're just straight up nuts.
Well, that's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. They're psychopaths if they know and they show no remorse. That's a psychopath.
What if they're a young person? Like how young would you say does not go into life in prison or containment?
5?
5-year-old. You heard it here first. 5-year-olds should not be locked away into mental asylums.
If you're 6.
If you're 6, we're coming for you.
You know you are.
Sicko. All right. Well, I'm Michael.
And I'm Amanda.
And we are on the fence.
We kind of agreed today.
All right.